cut off the alarms, cut through the front door, spread the fuel around, turn off the sprinklers, light it. Be all over in 15, maybe even 10 minutes. Routine. I drew a map. I've got it here. Yeah.
What, did you eat your lunch on it? I'm here.
Let's talk about evil. We're living in rather dark times, don't you think? Do you have any sins you'd like to confess?
Have a nice day, loony. Look, I can't make heads or tails of this, but if it helps you, that's fine. Pirelli, the owner of the place, has been calling me out wanting some sort of reassurance. He's scared he's not going to collect. He's worried they're going to figure out it's all a scam. I keep telling him everything will be fine if he sticks to that story about the irate employee. It's going to work. I keep telling him not to worry. I tell him I've got my best man on the job, which we both know is bullshit. I don't have to tell you, Oscar. If you stuff up this time, it's back out on the streets with the Deros.
I got me problem under control.
That's what you said last time when you crashed the van. You didn't even make it to the job.
That van you gave me had bad brakes.
It was the booze. Say it!
It was the booze.
No excuses this time, Oscar. You stuff up, you're out.
You need to keep your left arm straight, Frank. Well done. Now it's just a matter of my payment. Yes, of course. This afternoon I pick up the stuff. Tomorrow morning I contact a mate who specialises in this sort of thing. He'll nut out how we go about planting it. You got that worried look on your face again, Frank. Trust me, we're going to bring them down. They're going to close their campaign office and move out of town. I guarantee it. All you have to do is sit back and watch. Okay? Okay. All right. I recommend that you spend the rest of the morning relaxing and practicing your drive. I'll ring you tomorrow. Okay.
Torch, bulk cutters, Kero overalls, car.
Have you worked out a budget?
300 should cover it.
And what are you going to spend the change on this time? Maybe scotch? Brandy? Maybe even a bit of gin? This time, Oscar, we're going to do it the proper way. Torch, 25.95. Bolt cutters, size 14?
Yeah.
Size 14, 39.95. I'm here.
Don't hang up the phone, client. You need to speak to me.
Do I? Why?
Because I'm an old friend, and I need to tell you what I've been doing since...
Since when?
Since you tried to bump me off.
Who is this?
Remember Mr. Parker? Remember his business partner he was supposed to do away with?
Oh, you're that bitch.
Yeah, I'm the one who got away. And I thought you'd like to hear what I've been up to. I've learned all about you, all the deals you make, all the people you take care of. Quite a little troop you've got there, haven't you?
Why, thank you.
Don't be so casual, pal. I've got the place wired. I've got hours of tapes to show the cops. Hours of easy listening. They'll be very interested, I'm sure. I've got enough to sink you.
Yeah, well, look, I got some work to do, you know?
I'm gonna tear you to shreds. I'm gonna bury you.
Come on, mate, hurry up.
What did you think, Klein? There's never gonna be any consequences. You could do what you want. You could hurt who you
You took your time. Did you get the prints? Good. Shopping?
Sales are on this week.
That's what you said last week. You keep this up, you're going to dry me out.
It's my money too. Speaking of money, she's got to be paid.
Now listen to this. Someone's making trouble for us. Interesting. Certainly got a photogenic ass, my dear. Well, here's a reward for a job well done. So, what do you do when you're not working with us?
Stuff?
Why don't you do stuff around here? We'd certainly like to see more of you. At least I would.
Ding dong, the time has come, Mr. Klein. It's over.
Well, I'll be damned. Brian, you bastard. Oh, that's novel. Didn't know he had it in him. I thought he was all dried up. You probably noticed I don't think very much of my husband. He's given me reason not to. The lies he told about me to people in the neighbourhood and to friends. I mean, he's probably even told them to you. How I poisoned the dog? Didn't poison the dog. The food was off when we bought it. Even the vet said that. But that pales in comparison to what was said in court. What a sham. He has lawyer friends, you see. People he went to school with. Oh, I thought they were my friends too, but no. People eventually show their true colours. But that's not important now. Anyway, this little high school clique went around and brainwashed all our friends into believing Brian's stories about me. And I don't know how they did it. I mean, you should have been there. Lies about me being an inept mother and how I married Brian just for his money. I mean, which is absolutely ridiculous because as everyone knows, at the time I was engaged to Dennis Paget and even back then he was wealthy enough to own the Peninsula Ferry Service. So why would I go for Brian when he was just starting out? But who cares about a cold, hard fact like that when they can believe the worst about anyone? And the judge did. He took Andrea away from me. I only get to see her on the weekends. I mean, is that right? That a mother only sees her child on the weekends? Of course, I know he didn't care about Andrea. He just wanted to deprive me. All he cares about is his boats and his reputation. I made him an offer, you see. I offered to give him back the beach house and used to the marina if he gave up Andrea. But oh no, he wouldn't buy it. And don't get me wrong, he loves that house. If only you knew how much he loved that house. Nah, he just did it to spite me. He didn't care about Andrea, don't kid me. But now, armed with these, I'm going to get my revenge. When they see these photos in court, his reputation's going straight down the toilet. No more devoted father, no more concerned husband. His name's going to be mud. I know some people would regard my methods as being pretty extreme. I mean, it must seem that way to other people. Goodness knows what you must be thinking. I mean, you must be thinking that I'm pretty extreme.
I have an appointment in 20 minutes. Do you have my pay? Nice doing business with you. I'll see myself out.
Out the back way, if you don't mind.
Made from the strongest steel. And look at those jaws. It's got a cutting capacity of 1 inch. And that's a top brand. They make everything from saws, chisels, planes. In fact, I use their tools to make a veranda out the back. Use the kids and everything. Those tools never let me down. And what sort of job would you be needing them for?
Oh, Building a cubby house. For the kids.
Do you think you'd be needing bolt cutters for that?
Kids might get in the road.
Good stuff, eh? You wanted a grand, but going down to 750.
Yeah, how'd you manage that?
Told him we had useful contacts and gave him our number.
Hey, Oscar. That's how it's done. What about the rest of it? What are you going to do with that?
Saving it for my political friend.
Hey, so how's it going, Frank?
Played golf with him this morning. Gave me the 10 grand installment due. But he's a shaky twerp, that one.
You think he'll deviate?
No, he's in too deep. Besides, his political mates putting pressure on to see him through.
Yeah. Politicians. Real friendly bunch.
I never voted.
Well, that's my half. Look at this one. You know, when my mother went shopping, I used to wait for her on the back doorstep. I was hungry, you see. And I knew she'd always have a little something just for me. But she wouldn't give it to me straight away. I had to watch her take every item out of that shopping bag one by one with my mouth watering because I knew what was coming. She'd take ages to empty that shopping bag. And I was in agony. Absolute agony. I wanted the pie that was in the bottom of the bag.
Didn't the pie get squashed?
They came in boxes in those days. Anyway, it's not the point of the story. Mike knows exactly what I'm on about. Anyway. Have fun, kids.
Hey, Slinger, you got any booze?
No, mate.
Hey, ring of fire, come in second place.
You like horses?
Well, when they come in second place, I do.
I've got 2 of them.
Yeah? What breed?
Appaloosas.
Where do you keep them parked?
At my dad's farm in Ipswich.
How come you're not up there riding your horses?
I don't like my dad.
You a furry friend, one son? So what's with the bear?
I bought it to remind me of Brian.
Brian? Not that developer joker you screwed.
He's like a big cuddly bear.
Brian the bear. So what's it like, screwing a bear?
He's got a big juicy prick. Bigger than I've seen for a long time. He doesn't get tired of using it either. He can really draw it out.
It doesn't take much to impress you, does it?
He's got his gentle side too.
What, he buys you flowers? Does he take you out to meet his parents?
He's very compliant. He'll go down on you whenever you ask him to.
How sweet. You haven't fallen for him, have you, Em?
It's nice having a man who'll cook a meal for you. Or take you on a picnic. Or to the opera. Or overseas.
So when's all this happening?
We haven't decided yet. We'll discuss it over dinner tonight, I expect.
Well, what's the dinner in aid of?
My birthday.
Well, you could have reminded me, you know? I've got a lot on my mind at the moment. Wake up to it, Em. You and him have got no future.
Neither of you.
Good stuff, eh? You wanted a grand by going down to 72.
Yeah, how'd you manage that?
Thought he made useful contacts and gave him my number.
We have a problem here.
That's how it's done.
We've had the rest of it. What are you gonna do
Hey,
with
man, we're
So you're
sleeping
my
here.
political friend.
What's going
They go
on?
for dinner this morning.
that? We've got a bug.
Yeah, well, what do you expect if you never clean the place?
A surveillance bug. Someone's trying to make trouble for us, and I know who it is too. It's been ringing up, making threats. I thought they'd come to nothing, but there you go. Well, come on, start searching for it. Can't be bothered, huh? Why be bothered when you know exactly where it is?
Easy.
What do you mean, easy? She knows where the bug is. She put it there herself. She's working with that bitch who's trying to get at us.
You don't know that.
Well, who else would have come into the room last night and left it there?
She slept all night. I had my eye on her.
Yeah, I bet you did. I've been wondering why you've been hanging around here so much lately. So where's the bug, girlie? Hey? Where the hell is it? I'm here.
I know you're there, and I know what you're up to as well. You're wasting your time with that chick. I wouldn't hire an amateur to work for me. I got that bug in there my own way, and I'm not going to tell you how I did it, nor where it is, unless you do a little favour for me.
Speak.
You know my dear business partner who hired you to bump me off?
Yeah?
I want you to bump him off.
You're nuts.
Is that a no? Because if it is, I'm going to invite the police around to listen to my collection of tapes.
Speak.
Meet me under the bridge at Rickety Point at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I'll be there.
She wants a hit.
When?
Friday. She's done all the homework for us, covered all the bases. All you gotta do is be in the right place, the right time, point the gun and shoot.
So who's the target?
Take a look at that smiling mug.
You think it's a setup?
Don't know.
Yeah, but what do you think?
Whether it is or it isn't, she's got us in a tight corner. I wouldn't want to mess around with someone with that much muscle behind her.
Bitch.
I got a split, I got some doctoring to do.
Over 400 people. Family, friends, kids, lots of kids. We had egg and spoon races, sack races, the normal sort of things you find at a fundraiser. And in the middle of it all, there was I. It was like watching a movie. I was there, but I was not there.
Why operate on the assumption the other side's clean?
It's not my concern whether they're clean. So what if they're crooked? So what if they stink of it? Because they cheat, we plant drugs on them, is that it?
Happens all the time. I did a similar job for a client just last month.
Your trade's nothing to boast about.
It was a big job, Frank. Bigger than this one. There were some pretty heavy people involved.
Really? Like who?
Confidential.
Confidential. Is there a point to all this?
Point is, I've done 10 or so drug plants since I started in this business. And your case is nothing special.
That doesn't legitimise it. Your beer's getting flat.
You can always pull out.
I'm thinking about it.
You don't care about losing your job? Oh, that's right. You don't have any kids to support, do you? You're single, right?
I care plenty about losing my job. And I care about being a human being. And when I do have kids, I want to tell them what I achieved and how I achieved it.
You're not dropping nuclear bombs on cities, Frank. You're just dirtying some guy's reputation.
There's a lot more involved and you know it.
In my line of work, I meet two kinds of people. Those that do things and those that have things done to them. I only work with the doers. Looks like I made a mistake with you. Have I made a mistake with you, Frank?
You might have at that.
Why'd you call me here today?
I don't know, to allay my fears, I suppose.
Tomorrow morning, I'm supposed to call Chief Inspector Stonington. I'm supposed to tell him that cocaine is being sold out of the campaign office of candidate Joel Harris, and to give him the names of the people involved. Now I'm asking you, do I go ahead and make that call, Frank?
Make the call. Make the bloody call.
Surprise. Wow, fancy meeting you here. How have you been? When's the court case? Not so talkative today. Actually, I've been thinking. You and I have got a lot in common. We both shop at the same stores. We both like the good life. We even like the same men. Oh, by the way, Brian says hello. You remember Brian, your husband? He's a real sweetie. Actually, I can understand what you first saw him.
He won't be such a sweetie when he sees those photographs.
He's not as vindictive as you like to make out. He'll understand that his wife put me up to it. Anyway, I'll be needing a new boyfriend very soon, and he seems the pick of the bunch.
Well, I hope you have better luck with him than I did.
Mum, this place is sad.
Didn't you find anything you liked?
Hello, Andrea. I'm a friend of your father's. Congratulations on the swimming trials.
Who's that?
Just ignore her. We're leaving now. Don't try and follow. I know some pretty big people who could squash you like the bug you are.
Nice seeing you again, too. Good luck at the championships, Andrea. Can I help you, madam? Wrap this up.
12, 13, 14, 15, 15.
16.
Yeah, 16.
16, 17, 18, 19. You're one short.
Eh? Yeah. 20.
That's a lot. Congratulations. You can take home $50 worth of goods. Take your time and look around.
Well, I know what I want. You got this in the 20-litre can?
No, I've told you before. Yeah, he's done this type of work plenty of times before with no stuff-ups. He's a good man, believe me. Forget about Simons. That job was done by an amateur. Oh, look, it was Vanelli who recommended us, wasn't it? Well, why would Vanelli bullshit to you? He doesn't get a cut. But I'm telling you, he's not on the payroll. Well, if he said that, he's an arsehole. Yeah, well, go ahead and do it yourself if you're that dumb. But take it from me, pal, you're making a classic mistake when you start thinking that way. You're not going to pull it off. I know. I've seen other cocky bastards try the same thing. They all end up in the slammer. They're all stupid. Yeah. Well, I've heard it all before. Yeah, but tell me this. Do you know how to open a stock gate lock? No. Do you know how to disengage a two-phase industrial sprinkler system? No? Do you happen to know what a Bennington clause is in an insurance policy? I don't want to hear none of this bullshit about doing it yourself. It's not an amateur's job. I worked in the insurance industry. I know all the tricks. I've seen the idiots who think they can pull a scam and get 5 years. Don't think they're not wise to guys like you. We have to make sure there's no mistakes, no slip-ups, and that means you've got to do your part. And don't do anything stupid like ringing me up and talking to me about it like this, right? Like we said. I'll say it again. 20 grand, just like we said, like we agreed. You have a problem with that? 20 grand. No. It takes money to make money, pal. 20 grand. What's your problem? Don't worry about Simons. 20 grand and don't break my balls. Understand? Have a nice day.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to Chief Inspector Stonington. Joe? No, he's expecting my call. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, that stuff we talked about last one. I just rang to see if you'd made any progress. Well, surely you've begun looking into it. No more investigations without more evidence, eh? What's it take to get you blokes off your backside? Well, if it's names you want, I can give you those. No, I've got them on me. I can read them over the phone. You want me to read them over the phone now? Okay. Mick Anderson, Jack Roville, Alex Benzitas. Yeah, I've got the evidence to back it up. Let's just say a friend on the inside tipped me off. I'm just a concerned citizen doing my duty. Yeah, okay. I'm in the city now. Yeah, I know the place. I'll meet you at 2.
You don't need this.
I spoke to our friend Chief Inspector Stonington today.
Before you go on, there have been some developments at my end.
Such as?
I was talking to a friend of mine the other night. We were having drinks. I told him about the idea of planting the drugs and my part in it.
Bad mistake.
Look, just hear me out. We had a long talk and I've decided I want no further part in it.
Is that you or your friend talking?
I've thought it through. I want out.
I've already named names. The other side are going to start firing bullets your way pretty soon.
Well, that's very unfortunate, but there's nothing that can be done about it now. Besides, it's not my problem anymore. I quit my job. The party can work it out.
Quit your job? You have been making some hard decisions, haven't you, Frank? What are you going to do, sit at home shelling peas?
I have contacts. Besides, I'm sick of politics. I might try working with some honest people for a change.
Still the matter won't pay me. The next instalment is 10 grand.
That's my own money.
Scary.
I believe that closes our deal.
I just hope for your sake, Frank, you know what you're doing.
Yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing the only decent thing I can do. And I can go through life without looking over my shoulder every day.
You're a good Catholic boy, Frank. Hope we meet again someday.
I doubt it.
Frank! You may need me one day. Shit.
More than 60 fire officers along with SES volunteers arrived at the scene just before 10:30. The damage is estimated at $500,000. The arson squad is currently investigating what caused the blaze.
Take a seat, Oscar. So how'd it go?
Job's done.
Yeah? Why don't you take me through it?
Oh, I just cut the locks and spread the carrier around, switched off the sprinklers and torched it.
Did you stick around to watch it burn?
I sat in the van for a while and watched it, and then I pissed off.
So did you have a drink?
The van I did. And, after I'd done it, reward, for a job well done.
What were you drinking?
I had a beer.
Beer? Smells like scotch to me.
Might have a bit of scotch too.
So, you got the job done?
Done. Ashes.
It's funny. I got a call from the owner not 30 minutes ago. Reckons the building's still standing. He wants to know why.
It's a burnt-out shell by now. I watched it go up.
You watched number 197 go up. We were interested in 179. I warned you, Oscar. I warned you, if you stuff up again, you're out. But I've changed my mind. Yeah. I'm gonna give you another chance. It's a job I'm supposed to do tonight, but I'd rather not do it. It's a hit. You're gonna take my place.
Is that such a smart move? The man's blind drunk. You don't want to bungle it.
He won't bungle it. Oscar's gonna drink lots and lots and lots of coffee. And he's gonna listen to my brief and carry it out to the letter. Right?
It's so typical of you. Sending someone else out to do your dirty work. Job was meant for you, nobody else, but no, you have to pick on Oscar. You send us out into the streets to do your dirty work while you sit behind a big desk collecting all the takings. Well, how about getting your hands dirty for a change? How about putting your ass on the line?
He's right. Your collar.
Done?
Done.
I could do with a drink.
Maybe we should all have a drink. Good stuff, eh, Oscar? Em, you're not drinking. There's gonna be some changes around here. We're gonna be a tight outfit. No more shonky assignments, no more mistakes. We're gonna do things right. Share the money around. Whoever puts in more, gets more. And you can forget about any phony head honchos. Em, you're not drinking.